Hello, targeted individual. This is a quick video just to reflect about what's going on. And I've been thinking about why we are being targeted. And the story that stuck out for me was the story of Moses and um, and the Pharaoh. Um, and pretty much I feel we embody the Moses, the spirit of Moses, and it's quite similar actually. Not literally like we are Moses or but we are his spirit or whatnot, but we present exactly the same value as Moses. um, that why the Pharaoh was going after Moses, and because Moses and his people were tormented by the Pharaoh, and they would not stop, and wouldn't quit. Um, they wouldn't quit tormenting them and causing a lot of havoc in their life, and pretty much God God cursed the Pharaoh, and he was drowned. But that only one Pharaoh who actually was killed. Um, there's a lot of pharaohs in this world currently that we are dealing with. Pretty much the torment and the pain and the attacks and the targeting that has been happening to you is by the same people, but you just don't remember because the reincarnation cycle happened so many times, and they're the only one who knew what's going on because they have an assistant of Satan has been assisting them. If they are his people and you're presenting something of God and they don't like that, Satan doesn't like you, and so he's waging a war on your life. And I just kind of was thinking about that, and I said, what is it about me that they didn't like? I couldn't think of anything. I like myself just fine, and a lot of people liked me, when I was when I had a lot of friends, and I had a life outside of these attacks and the pain and agony they've been causing. I was quite popular. I had a lot of friends, and I think I had a pretty good life, and I have a very good friends and a good family. My family has been very supportive. Excuse me. Has been very supportive of me, and even though I tend to lash out when I'm angry, because I stop telling them what's going on, because I feel like they're not gonna get it, and have told a couple of my family members, and they looked at me like I was insane. Because this program is the things they do to you, they make you sound crazy, even though you're quite sane. Um, but it's so I just decided to harbor in my feeling and emotions, and how I feel about telling people of what actually going on, because they're not gonna believe me, because something is unbelievable. Then this just kind of out of this world. Like when you tell us things that happen to you, to someone who never really encountered it, and they think is hard to believe. They're gonna label you as a crazy person, even though you're not. And so this story had started when I insulted two of my professors. I verbally insulted them, but I end up apologizing. Initially, I thought it was just about that, and then it turned out to be it wasn't about that. It was about my DNA and um, my blood, what I stand for. That basically it. These people could not quit even if they tried. You know, I I'm at this point. I have given up on trying to get these people to quit what they've been doing, but they just can't do it. It's in their blood, you know. So um, I have when I finally realized that uh, uh, what am I was fearing of, and I was trying to kind of not to piss them off or to get in their nerves or whatnot. And and I just said I realized that one time, and it's like it finally hit me. It's like I'm gonna I'm gonna be me, and if they don't like that, oh well. You know what I mean? It's not about them. It's about me being me. So if they don't like me, that's fine. I like myself, and God, I'm pretty sure He likes me just fine. So I don't need an approval from them. I don't need them to, you know, to tap me on the back and say, good work. I don't need that from them or from anyone else. You know what I mean? Um, so I've just kind of reflecting about what's actually going on. This cycle of this is a vicious circle, and it hasn't stopped, and it will continue to evolve and change into something quite evil and dark. And so that's why I was reaching out in the past, um, video to kind of enlighten you about what's going on. And so I advise you have a choice to take my advice or not. But I did my work, and I think you will make the right choice. Thanks.